I know I'm a day late on this, but I did watch the trailer for the new VHS 85. I think it's very interesting that it's going back into the 80s this time. And now looking back at the VHS series, let me explain. I liked the first VHS that came out in 2012. I do thought it could run for a pavement, but I still enjoyed it and I still revisit it. I loved VHS 2. I've always considered it my favorite and easily the best of the entire series. Highly recommend both films, but unfortunately VHS Viral wasn't that good in my opinion, but that's just my take on it. I really did not enjoy that one at all. And as you know, the series went on to a bit of hibernation for a while up until, but thankfully it was revived with VHS 94, which was good, but not great. And I do feel like that it had potential to be so much more, and it just wasn't. But it was good to see the franchise come back, of course, you know, after the awful VHS Viral. Then we get to VHS 99. Now, I was kind of disappointed with 99. I really thought that with everything that was going on in 99 at the time, with the computer bug scare, with, you know, the potential shutdown, like everything potentially, you know, the Y2K scare, with a lot of religious fanatics claiming that the end of the world was coming, you know, just the way the music scene was, with, you know, found footage movies being so popular with the Blair Witch Project. I really thought that that one could have been so much more. It had so much potential to be so much more, but it never lived up. And that was kind of my issue with both VHS 94 and 99, is that neither film really lived up to their full potential. And I have a lot of issues with 99 as well. It was okay, but, I mean, it did have some of the same problems. I mean, like, looking back at some of these movies, a lot of the characters are just not likable. But I think, even though that's kind of the point, but it's still, like, you know, especially with some of the wraparound stories, you know. But let's face it, we're not really watching for the wraparound, we're watching it for the actual, you know, stories themselves. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here. I mean, I think they touched in sort of like, you know, it does have that 1985 feel to it when you see the trailer. So that was my only issue, is like, you know, I mean 94 kind of had that 94 feel to it, but 99 really didn't really feel it. Didn't have that 1999 feel to it. Now, granted, 1999 was definitely, you know, a big, you know, there was so much going on that year. It was a crazy, crazy time. So, but that being said, I mean, it's really, I'm kind of on the fence with this one. Granted, you know, they got Freddie Rodriguez from the 6 Feet Under fame, which was a pretty good show, by the way. But all I'm saying is, I don't know. It's hard to say. I'll still watch it, and I'll probably, you know, let you know what my thoughts are on it. But I want to know, me personally, I would love to see this franchise, you know, go back to a modern setting similar to what we saw in the first and second movie. You know, I would like to see that come back. I mean, these period pieces, you know, are fun. Don't get me wrong. I mean, they are, you know, there's some, you know, tributes and hints towards, you know, the years that, you know, especially in 94 and 99. Some, but not a lot, you know. But I just think that I want to see more modern, you know, takes on this franchise. I also want to see this franchise expand a little more, you know. Maybe have more spin-offs from some of these stories, because I think that some of these stories do open themselves up to it, you know. If you've watched the entire catalog, if you've watched the entire series, there's VHS, VHS 2, VHS Viral, but I highly recommend skipping that one. VHS 94, VHS 99, and this one called VHS 85. So, but I want to know, are you interested or not? What's your favorite film of the franchise? What's your favorite story of the franchise? Me, Safe Haven from VHS 2 is always my favorite segment of the entire series. So, till then, that's all I got. I'll definitely watch this when it comes out. I'm really excited for this October coming up. Take care. Peace, everyone.